Yo there, Pythonistas. So this was late June in 2019, and the Anaconda distro had already taken off by then big time. So we were using it. While I'm talking about it, I'm just going to launch Spider because one of the things I want to say about this whole ecosystem is it's not either or with regard to like an interactive development environment. Like if you want to write longer programs, I think sometimes when you just see little snippets of code, it seems very primitive, like you really are going back to calculator days. And what about lots of code? Where are you going to do that? And I think the style that's evolved is you learn to sort of submerge the big piles of code that you're going to use over and over. You gradually, as you understand that, you kind of submerge it and leave the top layer for something we'll call the cosmetic layer or the skin. So you grow your guts, involute, and cover over and keep doing that. And by that I mean that there's always kind of an inner core of complicated code that you don't have to show everybody, right? Because it's just overwhelming and too much. So like I just opened Spider here and I'm going to drag it over into the frame here. So behind a Jupyter notebook that looks something like this, I would have a possibly large amount of code written in Spider. Not doesn't matter if it's Spider, it could be written in anything. It's written in Python. Spider is just the tool I'm using, the authoring tool, and all this stuff's free, by the way. So here we are in June 2019, and my crusade, if you want to call it that, my jihad, if you want to call it that, is I'm like, hey everybody, let's liberate the kids and let them use the free cool new tools of the 21st century and stop the charade, you know. Let's do that education stuff we always talk about, but we never get to. And I have a lot of thoughts about that. And I think it would be more fun than endless wars. And we're going to need that military level of when you commit to doing something, you're going to see it through and you can go through the training with your cronies. You can be part of a group. It's not all about wizards in their towers. You know, we've got the camaraderie, and I'm not just talking about any one gender here, but I'm just saying you want to go through some experiences as part of a team, and I think that is an important aspect of free college, right? Because people are asking me, well, aren't you just talking about free college? Like, if we can go to some Asylum City campus camp and like mingle with other people and help them, and you know, it's like if we're getting academic credit to do good for free, and I don't know, seems um, kind of like a military that's doing good, and either way it costs money, so we might as well do the one that hurts less. So that all sounds really good, but it still takes discipline because it's not a keg party. It's not 4 years of just woohoo, right? I mean, you knew that. And it may not be 4 years. And what am I even talking about? What do I mean free college? What are we talking about, right? Got to watch more YouTubes. I can't explain it all right now. Talk to you soon.